Alright, coming off the directly after the last video, we're gonna clear the 6 extra zone, the mini Big Bang. Coming off of the War Machine, we killed a Black Dragon in the last video, who was absolutely shredded, which is crazy, but there you go. Extra number 6, Mini Big Bang. Mysterious series of explosions have been haunting the south part of the desert and caused weather anomalies. It turned out a group of mischievous Goblin scientists have been experimenting with bombers to create something they called nuclear weapons. Before I continue, though, let me look at the achievements here. So, okay, we do have the White Tiger for slaying 5,000 units. I say that because I was actually curious about it. This is the White Tiger. That is a lot of health. It's weak to the most... Okay, I might go for the White Tiger. You know what, let's give the White Tiger a chance. It is an achievement unit after all, and if things go well, then it'll go well. Resist Pierce or resist Strike? Let's... Well, we're fighting Goblins. They're going to be using Slashing. I'd ideally want the ring of Slashing here. So, yeah. Strong. Alright, let's fight you. Okay, they got explosive boys. Everyone go forward, you stay back. Okay, a little bit laggy here, not that I mind. I'm curious what the Great Tiger, the White Tiger, will look like. We did get it after the last fight, and I didn't know if we got it, but I decided to check anyway. So is it big and tall, as I expect it to be? Oh, it's the guy who normally had the blade in the last game. Okay. But nuclear weapon. So this is basically a callback to the last game's big bomb. Where there's like a cart pushing... Okay, the bombs just get bigger and bigger, okay. You can kind of bait them into attacking, that's insane. Alright, let's build an altar for healing here. It is better than nothing, to be honest. Okay, we got multicolored goblins over here. A little bit worrisome if I'm being honest. Okay, they do 700 a pop. That's crazy. And this is with slashing being strong to resist. Actually, it'd be better just let him die and then respawn because it'd be quicker than having him heal at the altar. As messed up as that sounds, that is the sad truth here. I think I'll stick with the golem though, that's for sure. Alright, let's just push you back. Thank you. Alright, the Great Tiger's coming out. The great thing about the Great Tiger, though, is that it's actually very quick. So unlike the Golem, you're actually going to get it into the front lines very quickly. And and the best thing about this, having the front line here, is that all of them can actually heal. But we can just keep pushing them back with the walls and bullying them. Like, come on, Grand Tiger, you got this. Let's give everyone a lovely shield. These are some strong goblins, though, if I'm being honest. Man. I'm gonna put a wall down over here to the right. Because I'm kind of curious what we're facing and all that. And it'll be a great way to isolate these units from the rest of the ones up front here, too. All those guys are dead. Okay. But these guys are definitely gonna have quite a bit of work cut out for them, the goblins at least will, to actually get through this stuff. Jeez, us. Okay, so we can't go any further to the right. Which certainly does mean that this right here is the final. So these are the enemies we need to kill right here. It is straight up these goblins. Okay, then. Interesting. Realistically, a revision of all the goblins in the past, or the last two games, like the shadow ones, who'd be able to one-shot quite a bit of units. This basically made them more tankier, but more fair to actually kill, I would say. But I think two of these ones are actually completely bullied, so there's 5 of them we gotta kill. One of them's almost dead, the second one's also almost dead. I'd say it's pretty good for us, all things considered. I just kind of wish I stayed the golems, because they would basically do the same amount of damage to all the goblins, but at a higher boss, and there's 2 of them I can get, which would for sure hold them off for a while. Let's put a wall back here. Great, beautiful wall. Just being preemptive like that will be a lifesaver for us. When the tiger does collapse, that is. Then again, we are obliterating a goblin, so maybe the tiger won't collapse. I have no idea. We'll just have to see though if he does or not. These goblins can definitely eat a lot of damage, though. This is insane. We're on the brink of killing one of them. Come on. Okay, the game is lagging quite a bit. I do not know why. Checking my recording software, it's doing great. So let's come on. Once one of these Goblinos die, we'll be in a way better position. I think, at least, we would be. Come on, this guy back here is almost dead. That has to be enough damage, right? Okay, one's dead, finally. That's good. Just like that, a completely new wall takes its place. Shout out to the wall though, from VGraph. It is definitely strong, but this is definitely a way more lengthy. Well, this is probably going to be at the same length as the other trials. That to me feels way more lengthy because the front lines really aren't moving. Do this for the tiger's sake. Alright, there we go. Right, wall is gone again. We do not appreciate that, for real, for real. Alright, come on. We got this, I think. Okay, another one's dead, I think. Right? Is that one dead? Oh no, he was just recovering from his attack. Those 5 of them, 2 are dead now. We got 3 more to go. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna need to hit him with the shield now. So he doesn't die so quickly. They do love singling out like one goblin though, it seems to just hitting them with a shit ton of ranged attacks. We'll say that. But I cannot deny though that the tiger has basically kept them at bay, just as well as the walls have. Mm. Come on. Is the Great Tiger dead? Yep, now it is. Sad. I was going to use my mana to give it a healing tower and altar, but I realized it was too close to death for it to even work without a wall. So, yeah. Actually tragic here, then. Oh, really tragic. Okay, this is an uncomfortable front line right here. A little bit close to home, I would say. But I do think we can still kill the goblins off before it becomes too late. After all, I do know my army is built superior. I thought we'd lose against a dragon, we didn't, so I doubt we're going to lose to a bunch of nuclear-powered goblins. So I'm going to call them. Alright, here we go. Bam. Build an altar here, yep. This is the stand right here. Come on, Great White Tiger. We got this. At least I hope we do. Although I will say, I don't know what people's complaints about not being able to deconstruct buildings are about, where the build limit not being a lot. Like, I'm not really having any issues with it personally. Because to put down a lot of buildings, you need a lot of mana, which means you need to be in a battle for a long time to put down more than 3 structures, which is just a full bar of mana. Assuming you're just doing walls, that is. Kind of insane to me, personally. Okay, that's the third one dead. There's only 2 more left to go, and we are 18 minutes in, so this is definitely a longer than normal fight right here. But finally, we can start focusing on the frontline ones now with all of our power. At least until one gets knocked back, that is, and our attention will get split again. But I do not think that will happen. At least I hope it won't. Especially since, as of right now, we are doing very well. Mostly because of the wall, though. We're gonna need that shield up, though, in a second once this wall collapses, yeah. I just need to wait till we can get the shield, and then I think we're good. Bam. Alright. Shield obtained. Basically, everyone but the back 2 witches are juiced up with that extra defense at this point. The goblins are being absolutely obliterated right now. One's even being pushed back hardcore. That's good. They're both so close to death. Come on, we can do it. Okay. Oh, I thought the red one died. He didn't. Yeah, so the blue one or whatever is being pushed back hard now by all the ranged attacks. And it can't keep up. We won. We killed the red one. Although we didn't kill the blue one, though. Okay, oh no, it's green. We killed the green one after we already won. We liked bombers and Thunder Ruin. Challenge 9, Inspiring Hero unlocked. Unlock 20 units, we get the Omega Seal. So let's see what that's all about. In other games, we normally already have the bomber unlocked. Because you usually get it early on. Not in this one, though. Not in this one. They also don't give it a lot of power, so they learn from their mistakes. So let's see what the Thunder's Pudge Thunder attacks. Yeah. What's the Omega Seal? It resists everything. That's crazy. That's actually really crazy. Wait a minute. Oh my. The attack increases are kind of whack. The second one's fine. The first one, a little bit whack. Can you get more? No. Wait. No, you got 69. Move you. I want our Golem back. And not only do I want him back, actually, I'm gonna equip the Omega Seal. Because I want him to basically be our frontline unit that says F you to everything. Here. Skill. Yeah, I think doubling your damage is gonna do better than having one more. For you, let's see, we could get damage or health. More damage is better, though. When it comes, like, for melee units, you want health, but for range units, you want damage. There we go. Let's save now. So next up is the final two challenges up here in the final zone. But, well, trials, because challenges are the ones after trials. But that's going to be it for this video, though. Epic War 5, I am enjoying it a lot right now, and I'm happy that this one, it seems like they've given you a lot to do after being the main campaign. Like, they let you run through two separate side ones. At least I'm assuming you unlock the second one after being all the trials here, which I really do appreciate, to be honest. But for now, the time for that is going to come to an end, because now, that's it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, and if you didn't, oh well. We are now 72% done. If we keep it up at this rate, within like probably 6 more days, we'll fully beat the game 100%. Until then, hope you guys all stay happy. Hope you all stay healthy. But most importantly, we gotta beat all the extra stages to get the Black Dragon, and we gotta beat all trial stages to get the Lord of Hell. Our unfortunate is the Ranger, the End of Hope is the Inferno. But Art Logic's badge, which is the developer of the game, you get that from, I guess, technically this is playing every achievement. Because to get every unit, you need to beat all the trial stages. Being all the trial stages probably means defeating the End of Hope. And defeating that means you unlock the final unit, which is going to be an achievement unit. So, a little bit weird thing.